Revival. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Revival. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The Revival Initiative. What's an initiative?
Oh, hey, what's going on there? This is episode 5 of the Revival Initiative, and I'm your host, Mike Ryan. I hope everyone's doing good out there and rocking the CERB payments. $2,000 a month going towards sensible things like guitar pedals and strings. And that rhymes. Today in the show we have Breagh Isabel. You might know Breagh from her work with Port Cities as one of the 3 singers and songwriters. She's an amazing songwriter, an amazing recording artist, and an amazing performer. She's done co-writes with people all over Canada and the US. She's doing some big things in Nashville right now. And she currently has a song out with Classified called Good News. So check that out. Next up we have the band Kids Losing Sleep. They're a 4-piece power pop band from Halifax, and 3 of the members are actually NSCC Music Arts grads. So good job for choosing NSCC, guys. They released their debut album Loves in November 2019. It's 7 songs, which you should all listen to out there. They're currently working on new material, and be sure to follow them on social media. Last up, we have Augusto Pedro Enriquez. He's been studying classical music in Havana and Madrid for the last 12 years and is now studying in Halifax. He's actually won the Cuban national competition for classical guitar, which is 2 thumbs up in my book. Good job, bud. So, we got 3 amazing artists, 3 amazing performances to watch. Check it out and hope you're all doing well out there.
The Revival Initiative. Revival Initiative.
I wrote this one last year with the amazing Andrew Austin, who's a great songwriter, producer from Toronto, and an artist named Banners, who is originally from Liverpool in the UK, but now lives in Toronto. So we got together in Andrew's studio, and I think that day we were thinking about being on tour and being away from the ones you love. And as a musician, that's something a lot of us have to do a lot of the time. So we wrote this song called Always Yours, and it just came out on Banners' most recent EP. So this is my version of Always Yours by Banners. Oh, the city's sleeping, every streetlight calling out your name. Oh, I must be dreaming, even though I'm wide awake. Could have sworn I saw your face. Heartbeat, spin the world around. Tall ships and sunsets touch the ground. Straight lines circle back to you. Ooh, 'cause I'm always yours. I'm always yours. The distance is only distance. How could oceans come between us? And when the lighthouse fires feel the world away, well, you just have to remember that the dark won't last forever. I'm always yours. Lost in lonely time zones, in the middle of my night, you're waking up. It seems like every road sign is a language I don't know, somewhere far away from home. Heartbeats spin the world around. Tall ships and sunsets touch the ground. Straight lines circle back to you. Ooh, 'cause I'm always yours. I'm always yours. The distance is only distance. How could oceans come between us? And when the lighthouse fires feel the world away, you just have to remember that the dark won't last forever. 'Cause I'm always yours. I'm always yours. When the lighthouse fires feel the world away, you just have to remember that the dark won't last forever. 'Cause I'm always yours. Distance is only distance. How could oceans come between us? I'm always yours.
The Revival Initiative.
Revival Initiative.
Thank you so much to the NSCC music students for having me take part in this revival video series. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to end with a song called Idea of You that I wrote with Carlton Stone, Dylan Guthrow. We put out with Port Cities, and I hope you like it. Well, I don't even know you. Damn it, I want to wake up in your bed. Stranger, don't feel like a stranger, like staring at an old picture before it started to fade. Maybe I'm in love with the idea of you, 'cause I don't even know you, but I want you to kiss me. Maybe I'm in love with the idea of you. I'm not saying I need you, but I hope that you miss me. Oh, we're trying, just trying to convince myself you'd act like this with anyone else. Oh, what a beautiful lie. Oh, waiting like watching the grass grow. We stay up till they all go home. Baby, we're the last ones left. Baby, I'm in love with the idea of you, 'cause I don't even know you, but I want you to kiss me, kiss me. Ooh, maybe I'm in love with the idea of you. I'm not saying I need you, but I hope that you miss me. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, any other night, any other time, probably could've looked your way, walked on by and you'd have led me. Yeah, any other night, any other fool probably could've walked away and forgot about you. But maybe I'm in love with the idea of you, 'cause I don't even know you, but I want you to kiss me, kiss me. Ooh, maybe I'm in love with the idea of you. I'm not saying I need you, but I hope that you miss me, miss me. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, the idea of you. I'm not saying I need you, but I hope that you miss me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This last song's actually off our EP that we put out back in November. It's called Put It On, so you can find it on any of your favorite streaming service everywhere, so go on, give it a listen if you like what you hear. I'd like to give a big, huge thank you to everyone over at NSCC for putting on the revival. We're so happy to be a part of this, and a huge thank you to our friend Matt Muse, Stallion, from Bring Let Go, for hooking us up and helping us set all this stuff up, so big thanks to you. So I'm gonna get him for you.
Change my mind on then. Get your party face, put it on. You put your drinks away. Forget my name just for a minute. You said you like it that way. I know you don't. Right now, I'm about ready to pass out. You got your lipstick on, the drinks all gone. Can we go now? This party's a letdown. So this is why you came. Clear your head, lose all you're feeling. All just to be okay. Oh, it's such a shame. You're begging me to stay. I thought I lost you for a minute. No, I don't like it that way. Come back to me. Right now, I'm about ready to pass out. You got your lipstick on, the drinks all gone. Can we go now? 'Cause I'm coming down. Right now, I'm about ready to pass out. You got your lipstick on, the drinks all gone. Can we go now? This party's a letdown. Alright, just go home, you'll be fine. You've had a bit too much, but it's never enough. Can we go now? This party's a letdown. Oh, alright, just go home, you'll be fine. You've had a bit too much, but it's never enough. Can we go now? This party's a letdown.
Right on. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe out there.
The Revival Initiative.
Okay, buds, this is Revival Revelation, the part of the episode where we dig deep with each special guest to find out a little bit more about them. Yep, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Revival Revelations.
Why is making music important to you?
I think music has a unique power of expression. So making music is important to me because through the music I can communicate, I can express my feelings and thoughts.
I think music is so important to me because, especially in times like now, you realize how music is such a big part of people's lives, and it gets them through the good times and the bad times and the in-between times. So I know music is a huge part of my life, and I could only hope that the music I make has that kind of impact on other people.
What is one thing you know now but wish you knew when you first started your career in music?
For me, probably like how important attitude is in comparison to like technical abilities. I not that I'm like a technical musician, but I know a lot of people who I wish that I could have told them when we were younger, like, hey, I know you are woodshedding, but you should be also like meeting people and like jamming and like it's not just about how good you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would say like just how to talk to people and how to approach things besides like actually playing, like how to book a show yourself and that kind of thing.
I wish I knew how to talk to people now.
Yeah. I was just gonna say the same thing. Yeah. Definitely like touring.
Yeah, how to approach things besides playing, I think.
Yeah, I've learned a lot about touring. Definitely when we're on the road, just like how to get through each day and how to, have a good attitude about it all the time.
That's true.
And just like the realities of how like even doing nothing and sitting in a van for 12 hours is hard. Like it is work too to even just do nothing in a van. We all know how hard it is to do nothing now. Now imagine you can't even leave. It's not even being trapped in your apartment, but you're trapped in a van with 3 other people.
And just how, like, even doing something you
and
doing
I think
every
there's
night.
the realities of grinding. Of like what the first couple years of like starting a band is like too. Like just going into that, understanding what it's actually going to be like would just, you wouldn't get slapped as hard, I guess.
Yeah.
Name a local artist who's inspired you and why.
A local artist who's inspired me is Rose Cousins, the amazing Rose Cousins. And I think she's a big inspiration because when I first started to write songs and play shows, I met her and saw her perform, and I just loved her songs. She wrote these incredible songs. And when I met her after the show, she was just so kind and generous with her time and just kind of became a huge mentor to me. So that always stuck with me. I was, nobody at the time, and she took the time to be super nice and encouraging. So I try to keep that in mind when I meet young artists now, and I think Rose is just the best.
The first name that comes to my mind is the bass player Larry Björson. I think he is a very versatile musician. Is capable of adapting to any format and type of music.
In what ways do you think we could strengthen our local music scene in Halifax?
Yeah. But also to the same token, I think as far as like what we could do to help our scene is like to try to revitalize and encourage all ages attendance and bands in that regard too, of like getting younger acts more present in the actual scene, of not keeping them like on the outside in that way.
Yeah. As well as just like earlier shows, like do shows need to start at 11 o'clock? Like
and go till 2, 3.
Can we start at 9? Is that all right?
Okay. Name one local person, one local menu item, and one local album you'd like to bring with you on our next quarantine, if it ever happens. Hopefully not.
I would like to grab a big bowl of chili and the Scott Macmillan's album, Celtic Mass of the Sea.
So in my next quarantine, which I hope never happens, if I had to pick one person, one menu item, and one local album to bring, I think I would have to say, for the person, maybe my hairdresser, because this is getting a little crazy. For a menu item, Stillwell's fries. They are the best in town. I love them so much. And for an album, I think I would say Joel Plaskett's record 3. I've been listening to his new record 44, which is so good, and it kind of made me dig back into his older stuff. And that's what I would choose.
What do we want to bring with us?
We would definitely like to bring Owen next time.
Yeah, we would like to have Owen.
Be nice to have our bandmate with us.
We all want so many horsepowers in our tummies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Seahorse Tavern and Propeller need to release horsepower for quarantine.
Give
so
us
that we can-
horsepower.
I'll pay more than $3.75.
Growlers.
Horsepower
Yeah.
growlers.
Let's go.
Let's go. Or even just tell us what the damn formula is. Is it like 60% this beer and 40% this beer?
And an album. A local
What
album.
was it? An album.
Yeah. There's so many good ones.
So many.
Probably, I would say like the Jimmy Swift album, Weight of the World.
Yeah, I think we could all agree on Jimmy Swift band.
Definitely.
fronted by Craig Mercer,
Or like
who's
a
behind the music
album.
business program.
Craig.
I think it's pretty topical in a lot of ways too, but that album just really slaps.
Yeah.
But there's lots of other good ones. I don't know, that new Joel Plaskett album.
Oh yeah.
You've been cranking that a lot.
Oh, that'd be a perfect one. 4 albums in one.
Yeah.
That'll get you by a little longer.
Yeah.
It's like
you get bang for your buck in that way.
It's like he knew when he was planning it that everybody was gonna have nothing to do but listen to 3 hours of his music. Brilliant. Floodland. Their last album we like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna start naming great local records.
there's so many great local records and
like
yeah, I think Jimmy Swift Band, but there's tons of other great options. Go searching for some local albums if you've got the chance. I'm sure you've seen some artists on here that have music they'd love for you to stream, and it will definitely be a different experience listening to the record than it will be watching us all as the Brady Bunch in different capacities.
Yeah.
But thanks to the music business program for having us on here. Shout out to some local businesses, like Garrison or Room Service. They've both been delivering some life sustaining.
Shout out to beer delivery.
Yeah. What?
Shout out to
beer delivery.
Yeah, beer delivery. Yeah. I'm sure that there's lots of businesses that are adapting in this time that could use your support. So stay safe, stay healthy. Hopefully we'll be done this madness sooner than we think. And then we'll be able to get back to playing shows and going to shows and
drinking horsepower
and seeing our friends sooner than we think. So love you, K-bye.
Love you, K-bye.
Peace.
Well, that was a cool episode, eh? 3 very different types of performers and songwriters, but 3 different things you can watch and learn from and enjoy. I'm glad I got to experience that, and definitely will take some notes from all the 3 guests. So, be sure to follow everyone on social media. Follow us, The Revival Initiative, on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and our YouTube channel. And we're going to be back very shortly with another episode. Cheers, and take care of yourselves out there.
Revival.